I don't believe in karma or stuff like that. But I'm rereading this book, Why Buddhism is True, and after like 5 years, and there's this part when they're talking about time discounting, which is how prone we are to discount rewards in the future. So how much weight do we give to instant gratification? And apparently this changes depending of circumstances, if we're stressed, if we're hungry, in what model of the brain is activated. But I found out was interesting. So I made a poll on my psychology Instagram asking people what would they prefer, $100 now or $150 later. Just like a sneak peek for doing a post about time delay, time discounting. And not surprisingly, 100% voted the $100 now. Well, except one guy who just voted like a few minutes ago. So now it's 99%, something like that. So anyway, it's funny because, well, I'm here. This is my last day here. It's so hot. The AC doesn't work. Now the boiler doesn't work, so I don't have hot water. I don't have AC. The roof is leaking. And yeah, as you can see, as the video advances, I'm sweating more and more. But I wanted to do this video because, as I said, I don't believe in karma and stuff like that, but I can see funny coincidences. And well, I went to the Barnes and Noble to just read a little bit. And then this guy came to me. No, he was sitting next to me reading. And then when I got up, he said like, what were you reading, if you don't mind me asking? So I told him what I was reading. He said he was having some trouble with his mind and stuff. So I said, okay, maybe this could be useful for you. So I recommended some mindfulness stuff. So anyway, I felt pretty good about myself about that and left. And then I said, I want to go to a park or something to read, but I need to get some sparkling water. So I went to the Walgreens, and while I was coming to the line, I saw, you're not gonna believe this, $100 on the floor. So I just picked them up, and I had a second to decide what to do. Do I want $100 now, or feeling good, I guess, about myself later? So I just took them, picked them up, and gave them to the cashier. I said, hey, I found these on the floor. He just said, are you serious? And yeah, I said, okay, yeah. So he just put them there. I didn't mind for him to keep them. I didn't need them. So I just gave them away. So hopefully I'm gonna get my reward later. But anyway, like a minute later, a guy came into the Walgreens like all worried. Like I don't know, like 60-year-old man. And it was his $100. So that's why I gave them back, because I know $100 could make a difference to somebody who loses them. But he took them, and he didn't even say thank you or whatever, because I know it's what you gotta do. But I wonder, like some acknowledgement would be nice. So yeah, I thought it was funny about the $100 and my poll about the $100. But anyway, I've been wanting to do a video here because I like doing videos here when I'm here, but I didn't know what to do it about. I did another one for my other channel that it's doing good for my, oh my God, I'm sweating the table. I'm wetting the table with my sweat. So yeah, this is my video. If you believe in karma, give me a like for returning the $100. That could have been a Nintendo Switch game. I actually pay $40 at Walgreens, so it could have been 2 trips or 3 trips to Walgreens. And yeah, maybe I'm gonna get $150. Yeah, you can be sure that I'm gonna talk about it, because this is not the first time. But you know, maybe I have to be thankful because many years ago, I remember I found 200 bucks on an envelope in a bank. Nobody would know that. I just got them and nobody knew they weren't mine because I was doing the deposits in the bank. But I did the same thing. I gave them back. But at that time, 200 bucks was like a lot of money to me, and I thought about it for a long while. I guess I have too big of a conscience. And you know, the worst thing was like, I never knew if the real owner got his money or her money. I always thought that the cashier, this was in my country, kept them. And it was 100 bucks bills. It was American money. So it was a lot. And I thought about it for a long while. So I guess this is a lesson. This is a reminder that I can use. And I know it's going to sound like I'm bragging or whatever, but it is like a nice reminder that things have changed. And not everything because of me, but I've done some changes in my life. So I guess I kind of deserve, in a way, this situation. So yeah, I guess that's a lesson. I just thought about it. That's a lesson. I'm thankful that I can return 100 bucks because I don't need them. I don't care about it. It wouldn't make a difference in my life. And yeah, you should read this book. And yeah, I'm going for a walk now. So hopefully, I know my videos are not good here, but you know, I gotta remember that this channel is just like a fun experiment where I'm gonna kind of journal in English, and maybe somebody will find it useful, maybe somebody will find it interesting, but if not, maybe I can come back here in many years. So to remember what I was doing, how I was feeling, what I was thinking, what was happening. So yeah, as I said, I've been out for 3 weeks now, and probably I'm gonna go back tomorrow, going back home. I wouldn't mind staying more in here, but as I said, there's no AC, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to fix them soon. But yeah, oh my god. I probably will make a video about my trip, and I actually recorded 2 videos like 3 weeks ago, or one. I recorded one when I was going to Austin. I'm not in Austin anymore, but I recorded one when I was going there, which was on the 4th of July, actually, at a small town. So you should watch that. I'm gonna upload it soon. And I did, because something actually happened to me in Austin, and I'm gonna talk about it in a video. Well, many things happen, but this thing that I'm talking about, it's kind of the karma thing. Sometimes I feel like I'm cursed, like I have bad luck, but it's actually bad luck in stupid ways, because in the great scheme of things, I guess I have pretty good luck. But yeah, I got to my hotel. It's kind of a humble brag, this bad luck, because I got to a really nice hotel. I got to my room and there was a leak. And I was like, oh my God, my freaking luck. And they gave me a suite. So yeah, you can also look forward to that video. Goodbye.